everybody. Hello, this is Pavli Brittany here, and we're going to show another 40-minute workout that you can do in the comfort of your own home. Now, the only thing you're going to need for this workout is yourself, a jump rope, and either a kettlebell or a pair of dumbbells. Whatever you have, you can use it for this workout. So, it's going to be the same style as the last workout, so it's going to be like a 40-minute workout, and each workout is going to be 8 minutes with a 2-minute rest in between each. So to start, we're going to do an 8-minute EMOM meaning every minute on the minute for 8 minutes, so it's 4 rounds for each. The first movement is either Russian or American kettlebell swings for 15 reps, and the other movement is either 30 double unders or 60 single unders. So let's go over the movements, shall we? Shall we? So, we have our kettlebell here. You can also do this with a pair of dumbbells. You're going to keep it about a foot away from you. You're going to stand shoulders apart. You're going to make sure that you're standing up nice and tall, glutes tight, core nice and tight, shoulders back. You're going to hinge at the hips to pick up your kettlebell. You're going to start with the kettlebell, pushing the kettlebell in between your legs. So, swing it back. He's using his glutes to get the kettlebell up. So he's not striking it up, he's using the acceleration from squeezing at the glutes, bringing his hips all the way up to get the swing. This is the Russian kettlebell. If you feel like you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you can go to the American kettlebell swing, which is all the way overhead. Make sure at the top, you're fully extended, shoulders back, chest is up, core is nice and tight. Let's try not to have the round at the back. Let's keep the spine nice and neutral, yes? So, you can relax. Now, notice that as he relaxes, he doesn't just throw the bell down. He completed that swing and left it in the same spot, about 1 foot away from it. So, the other movement is either single or double unders. This is a great practice for double unders if you're not sufficient of them. But if you're like, hey, I just want to work out and want to do singles, that's quite a right too. So what is a double under? A double under is when the rope swings around twice before you're landing on the floor. Let's watch. Now, I really want you to focus on his feet. Give me a double. So you can kind of hear it go swing, 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 swing. Yeah? Now relax. If those are a little bit too challenging, that's okay. You can also do single unders. So single under is just the rope wraps around your body once. So
here we go.
Beautiful. So since singles are a little bit easier than double unders, we're just going to double the reps. So just to remind you, this is an 8-minute EMOM. Every minute on the minute, you're going to complete either 15 either Russian or American kettlebell swings, and either 30 double unders and 60 single unders. When your 8 minutes is complete, you're going to give yourself a 2-minute rest. Now we're going to go on to our next workout, which is again 8 minutes. This workout is Crawlouts with a push-up with rotation, pause squats, and pause good mornings. This is completely weightless. We're only going to be using our body weight for the next 8-minute movement. So let's go over each one, shall we? We shall. Okay, just take a step back. First thing we're going to do is work on our crawl out. With the crawl out, same thing, glutes tight, core tight, shoulders back. He's going to tap the floor, touch his toes, trying to keep your legs as straight as possible, taking little steps to go all the way out into a plank position. Now he can either do a hand release push-up or a straight push-up, down, all the way up. He's going to rotate to one whole side. Remember to keep your core nice and tight. Really keep your shoulders back, arm nice and straight. Go back to your plank position, crawl back in. Again, keeping your legs as straight as possible. Stand, squeeze the top. Let's see the other side. Crawl out. Hang out here for a second. All the way down, as low as you can, all the way back up. Rotate. Now this is not supposed to be beautiful. Back to the center. You're not supposed to rush it. It's supposed to be nice and slow, opening up the shoulders, the chest, the hamstrings. Excellent. Now we're going to go to our squats after we do 6 reps. So 1 full rep is the crawl out, the push up, the rotation, the crawl in. That's 1. I know it's a very long movement, but it's definitely beneficial. So let's work on our squat. Your shoulders, wait. What is this? Your legs. Your legs are going to be hip width, shoulder width.
Depends on your
However
mobility.
you feel comfortable, because some people prefer wider than other, but you're going to slightly turn out your toes. Don't turn them out like a dancer. Keep them slightly turned out, just so that way it's easier for us to turn out our knees as well.
So a good trick to remember, feet together, toes out, heels out, toes slightly out. Aha.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay.
So, next thing we're going to do is hinge at the hips. When I say hinge at the hips, I mean the first thing to bend is not your knees, but your hips. So he's going to slightly push back. He's going to squat all the way down. He's going to drive his knees out, hang out there for a second. So it's a 3-second pause. That means not 1, 2, 3. It's 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Stand, squeeze at the top. Notice where his arms are. His arms are in line with his eyes, and that's keeping his chest up, maintaining proper posture, and that way he doesn't feel any unnecessary back issues. Thanks, pain. So let's try another one. Remember, nice and slow and steady wins the race. So he squats all the way down. Notice that his shoulders, his knees are driving out. Holding there, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippis. He stands, squeeze the top. Excellent. He's gonna do that for another 6 reps. Now the last movement is a, what is it?
Good morning.
Thank you.
Or a hip hinge.
Pause, good morning, or a hip hinge. So we're gonna keep our arms crossed at the
Shoulders.
thank you, at the shoulders. Same thing. We're going to break at the hips. Push all the way back. A very slight bend at the knee. Remember, we're not squatting. We're doing a good morning. You're going to hold here. This is a flat back. You want your back to be nice and flat, as in the table. When you're here, you're also going to push your elbows up, get in that full extension. Then he's going to lead with put the elbows back. Stand, leading with the hips, not the hips. What is this? Your chest. Oh, this is terrible.
Just keep
Leading
going.
with the chest, stands with the top. Let's try this again. First thing he's going to do is push back with the hips. Very slight bend at the knee. Notice that everything is nice and neutral, nice flat back. He's going to lift the elbows up, put the elbows back down, leading with the chest up. Excellent. So, like I said before, he's going to do another one. So, like I said before, this is going to be in 8 minutes, as many rounds as you can, of 6 crawlouts with a push-up with rotation, 6 squats with a 3 Mississippi pause at the bottom, and 6 pause good mornings, really enjoying that nice hamstring stretch. After 8 minutes is complete, you're going to give yourself another 2-minute rest, get some water, and get your equipment. Now we're going to need only a kettlebell for the next workout. So this workout is the same scheme of things. It's going to be 8 minutes of work, 2-minute rest, and same thing for the last workout. So this workout is 12 high pulls with a swing and 12 goblet reverse lunges. So let's go over each one. Same thing, just like with the kettlebell swing, it's about a foot away from his body. He's going to slightly hinge at the hips, bend the knees a little bit. He's going to pull the kettlebell back in between his legs, and instead of swinging it, keeping the arms fully extended, he's going to swing and bring it all the way up to the chest. So you want to think about having a V with the elbows. So he's going to go straight up, push back down, straight up, push back down. Excellent. So it's basically, you want to think about getting the tip of the kettlebell right below the chin, making a nice fluid movement. One more for us, please. And excellent, relax. When you're up to that last one, you can either give yourself a rest, or you can grab your goblet, grab your kettlebell and put it straight into the goblet position. Goblet position, you want to just relax, just show us for a second. So you want your
thumbs through.
Yeah, you want your thumbs through, and you want your other 4 fingers to wrap around the kettlebell. So for the lunges, if you feel like using a weight is a little bit too heavy, you're more than welcome to do a weightless. We're going to take a step back, a nice big step back. Take a step back. Your knee is going to skim the floor, so you're not going to sit there and hang out. You're going to tap the floor, stand up tall. Since we have the kettlebell at our chest, it's forcing us to keep our shoulders back and our chest up. Our neck is nice and neutral. You want to think about, you don't want to take a very little step. You want to take a nice big step back so that when we bend the knee, we have some place to go. Give us one more for good luck. Excellent, and relax. So we're going to be doing these 2 movements for 8 rounds, as many reps as, I didn't know we were going to do it weightless also.
Well, just go to weightless.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not weightless.
So if using a weight is a little bit difficult, that's totally okay. You can do the same movement with no weight at all. You're gonna keep your hands at your hips, keep your head neutral, take a nice big step back, make sure the knee touches the floor, just a little tap, stand tall at the top. Keeping the shoulder at the hips is going to keep a nice posture. And the same thing, we're gonna do 6 reps, 12, 6 reps per side, 12 in total.
There you go.
Excellent. Same thing. You're going to work for 8 minutes. We're going to do a 2-minute rest. And then for our last workout, we only need the jump rope, but we don't need it for like traditional reasons, whatever. We're going to, what are we going to do?
Place it down on the
Thank you.
floor.
Thanks. So for our final workout, it's 8 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible of rotation deadlifts with the kettlebell. And where are you going? I need the kettlebell.
Oh, excuse me.
And burpee with a hop over your jump rope. So the first thing we're going to do is go over the rotation deadlift. So we are not going to start with the deadlift in the middle of our legs. We're going to start it on the outer part of the toe. Notice that it's right next to the toe. It's not like add a little bit to go. So he's going to hinge back with the hips. He's going to take his left arm, going to the right leg. Slightly bending the knees, keeping the hips all the way back. He's going to stand up nice and tall, shoulders back, chest back. And now he's going to put it down right next to him. He's going to stand up tall. When he's not going to stand up tall, he's going to stay down there and take his opposite arm, rotate, pick it up, drop it down. So you want to stay in this hinge position. That's why we started with our good mornings in our second workout, to really open up the hips and the hamstrings and all that good stuff. We're going to be doing 6 per side. That's 12 in total. Nice unilateral movement.
It is unilateral.
So after we do 12, after that, we're going to go into everybody's favorite burpees. Now these burpees are a little bit interesting because we're also having to hop a little bit higher just because we're going over something. So I know this is the jump rope and it's basically to the floor, but really be careful. Try not to get your toes stuck in between something.
We don't want to be held liable for any injuries.
You really can't go to the hospital right now. It's not a good idea.
If you break an ankle or twist an ankle, suck it up.
Or just put on ice, rice. Just rest.
No, you know,
Isolate.
they actually said that the ice doesn't work.
Okay. Ice doesn't work. Rest it. Elevate it.
We'll link the article in the description.
Okay. So let's go over just the burpee to start. So with the burpee, he's going to have his arms, his hands touch the floor. Hands touch the floor.
Yeah?
Now, jump out, all the way to the chest, all the way to the floor. Feet together. Jump. Where are you doing? You're rushing. Come back. We're demoing first.
Yes.
Let's try this again.
Okay.
So his hands are going to touch the floor, slightly bending the knee. He's going to jump out. His chest is going to completely touch the floor. He can either do a push-up or he can do a hair release push-up. Let's get our chest all the way to the floor, come up to the plank position, jump your legs back in, make sure that your feet are completely planted on the floor, and he's going to celebrate at the top. Nice big hop. So instead of just jumping at the top, we're going to do what he just did and hop over the rope. And then we're going to do another rep. So he's going to hit the floor, jump out, down, up, in, over. One more. Down, out, down, up, in, up, over. Excellent. One more. Why not? So we're going to be doing 12 rotation deadlifts. That's 6 per side. And then we're going to finish with 6 burpees. When you're finished with your 6th burpee over the jump rope, you're going to go back to your deadlifts and keep going for another 8 minutes. This workout should be about 38 minutes. With the 2-minute rest, I guess that's 40, whatever.
Yeah, take a 2-minute rest.
Take a 2-minute rest.
Just to think about what you did, what you could have done better, what you need improvement on.
Yeah.
Think about what questions you guys want to ask us.
We look forward to hearing from all of you. We hope you enjoyed this workout. Stay safe, wash your hands, wash your body, whatever. Be careful, good luck.
Enjoy.
We'll have videos
fun.
soon.
Peace.
Bye.